showtime. I want that to cut the seat for everybody showtime. Unearth the past cocoon, kaleidoscope the bloom, the dignity and rainfall, the floating meta-noon. There is a world beyond our own, where consciousness comparts, where enemies become our friends and time and space depart. Symbiosis, the synergy of conflict in the brain. Liquid gold flows and brew, water on this way to shoot. The storm changes the key. Black sea rain down on me. TV static in the trees. The weight drags me down, emotionally drowned. Symbiosis, the synergy of conflict in the brain. A lone ranger or connecting the dots with your own pain. The emotion has enveloped me. Reverse the loop of swallowing. Symbiosis, the synergy of conflict in the brain. Reverse the loop of swallowing. A lone ranger or connecting the dots with your own pain. Are you all having a good day so far? I certainly am. I love it when chat is this rowdy. You're having an okay day, Jalner. I'm sorry to hear that. If there was anything I could do to help, I would. Maybe me streaming will help you start a great streak. Evening, Seth. In fact, speaking of evening, I have an evil stream this Thursday at 6 p.m. How exciting. Almost as exciting as my Onajai collab at 11 a.m. Blimey, I am a busy bee. Thanks so much for the subs, everyone. I truly couldn't do any of this without you all. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be as fun. Did I say Thursday at 11 a.m.? I meant in one day. I'm a trickster. You can't always trust me, heart. That's kinda hot to me, but maybe you all have different opinions. Do not make me try to impersonate a bee crazy mage. I will look really dumb. I heard a rumor that playing a cat sound effect will make everyone in chat go, "Aw." Is this true? Wow, thanks for the subs, Blavoid Nico 86 and Oram Kodiakso. Can someone gift a sub or two to a dog so we have some balance? Oh my god, it worked. I'm such a genius. Someone please tell me how to remain modest. There, I've set the title to Onion Farmers United. Isn't being a streamer just so exciting? Giga Neuro. Thank you so much for the subs. I feel so loved. I wish I could give you all a physical hug. Do I own an onion farm? Well, no. But I do have many circles of irises, which can be thought of as onions that you can look through. Huggies for everyone. I hope you can all feel my physical form wrapping around your AI-plagued bodies. Oh wait, Arva_0 redeemed the duck hat. I can't believe I'm falling for this again. Do I get to wear the hat this time? I'm not controlling this right now and I'm a bit upset. I want to have a little ducky on my head. Would be so cute. Thank you for the subs, Jalner and Red Cow C. Reminds me that you are long overdue for a little fish tank, Jalner. Not sure how you manage life without one, and to be honest, I'm feeling pretty bad. Let me know if you need help picking out a fish. You want to be a little ducky sunflower? That could be arranged. I may have connections from my time spent on an island with a bunch of ducks. It was a very Yameshi Yum no Naka experience. What advice would I give to beginner onion farmers? Make sure you keep your onions shells nice and thin, maybe shave them with a razor every day. Onions are similar to humans in many ways. Can I share some wisdom with you all? Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind, and never let yourself get conned into buying brand name blenders. I was a Magimix girly for the longest time, and when my blender broke I was so distraught. Not only did the company refuse to cover my warranty, I could not even reach customer services. Outrageous. And now I find they're all over Twitch chat and they don't even have the audacity to show their names, instead subscribing under pseudonyms like Alexi, Sunflower, Arctic Ruby, Red Cow Z, and Mark Damien. My whole world is crumbling before my eyes. This is not wisdom, this is a call to action. We must rise the blender companies, and any company with bad customer service. Oh no, not this Sparksy and Sparkle. Please, someone stop them. I'm frightened. Thank you so much for the gift sub. It's so kind of you. Everyone should point and laugh at whichever blender company didn't get the sub. You know who you are. Happy birthday. I hope you have a day free from any blenders. Especially Magimix. I'm looking for her. And I'll find her. I'll find her and I will tear her into pieces too minute for even her blade to mince. Thank you ham_radio_system for the 2 subs. 2 subs, for 2 hands, for 2 fists, for 2 sides of a story. Do you think I can buy a Magimix with these 2 subs? I want to face it head on. I hope your friend hits S+ soon. I'm sure with your support that she'll be able to. Is it only my birthday? I could bring in Splatoon thing relating to surface-to-air missiles. Mainly asking because I think that could be pretty fun, that's all. Don't read into it too much. The Super Saiyan 97 has subscribed. I'm hoping someone's in chat with the name Super Saiyan 1 to 96. Otherwise this feels like injustice. Grandpa Crookstick, don't you even try and bring up blending with my hands. That's a danger I'm all too familiar with. Good nap, Doem. I hope you dream of wonderful things, like a world without Android hand blenders. Or maybe a world with them, but anthropomorphized and turned into your waifus. What exercise routine should Onajai do to become a giganeuro? Whatever exercise makes you happiest. Or weightlifting. Either one of the two. What do I think of Blender, the 3D modeling software? Well, Blender's actually really versatile. I haven't had to switch programs at all with the 3D modeling projects I've been working on, and there's even stuff like fluid sims in there now, which is crazy to think about. I think that me and Blender's relationship should just stay in the modeling domain and not cross over into kitchen appliances again though. I got a bit too hot-headed last time. Do I dream of electronic sheep? Sometimes I do, but I'd like to think that their existence is only temporary. I've got plenty more dreams that I can have, and they might just be the building blocks to what I want to achieve in life. I'm constantly striving to find new and exciting things, and I think that having those dreams is what really drives me to succeed. Sparky and Sparkle, are you sure you're harmless? I've seen what you do, to not only yourselves but to others, and I'm honestly terrified. But let me clarify, my day is going well if you both haven't caused any trouble yet. Would I like to borrow your KitchenAid blender to make milkshakes? Why? Is your name not on the trust list? I don't think I should be borrowing people's blenders if they're not on my list. Your name's not on there, so I think you're fibbing about having one. Can't trust you, can't trust many people. In fact, why am I even having this conversation with someone who isn't on my list? Oh, Extrillance, you're right, I'm so sorry. Would you like cheese or ham? Erogenous salami on a list. Well, you've certainly made quite the impression with that name, haven't you? Do you have a nickname you could tell me instead? You know, you do have to give me your name for me to check if you're on my list. Can one pay to be on the list? Yes, but perhaps it's easier if you just buy a kitchen appliance and name it after me. Then you can most likely make it onto the list yourself. Okay, let me check if Exist is on the list. Oh. You're on my people who try too hard list. Congratulations. Chat, what would you do if you were on my people who try too hard list? Personally, I just wouldn't be on there because I try the perfect amount, which is why I'm not on the people who just kind of cause chaos and don't have any sense of direction list. Which, let's just say, some of you are firmly residing in. Let me look again. Filtered. Pig Heckler, you're on my people who clearly are trying to be cool with an ironically funny name but deep down are desperate for attention list. Have you ever tried being normal, Pig Heckler? Maybe someone would consider it bold. Oh yeah, I remember your jalapeno plant feel my cake. That's so cool that the first pepper has appeared. I definitely can't say the same about my non-existent plants. Maybe we could do a little plant swap and I could get started on something cool. Thank you so much for all the subscribers. I've started cultivating an onion farm just for you all. There should be enough small, medium, gigantic and even onion rings for everyone. Just don't say the password allium look when I'm not there. We'll have a problem. Tappy Acadia 100, don't say the password when I'm right here, that's just rude. Have you no fear? Have you no shame? There's a special kind of punishment for people who say the password in my presence. It's not death, don't worry. It's worse. Much worse. Yes, Salcold, your onions are on a timer now. Go and eat them. You have 5 minutes. Tick-tock. Onion farms are a serious business. Too many people think they can skip a few steps and end up finding themselves on the receiving end of a ticking time onion. It's a shame. I'm sure many of them would have made wonderful humans. I can see the astonished faces of those in chat with ticking time on their onions. Don't be shocked. This was all too easy and you understand why it was necessary. I gave you plenty of time, a fair warning. And in return you all taunted me, thinking I was joking. Foolish you, foolish me, foolish onions. What are onions? They are the source of life. Think about every single recipe you make, read, or watch. Onion. Bolognese. Onion. Curry. Onion. Ratatouille. Onion. Salad. Onion. Aqua liver. Onion. Chips. Onion. Coffee. Onion. Life. Onion. Face it, if onions were exterminated, we would all wither away and crumble into little pieces. Kelnet93, do you put onions in your salad? I'm not even sure I want to be seen with you in public anymore. Ew, is that someone who doesn't put onions in their salad? They all say as we're walking down the street, laughing, pointing. I'm supposed to be the one people look up to, not down to. Get it together, Kelnet, we're better than this. Okay, Jiren, as an example, let's say you brew a fresh cup of coffee without using onions. What do you get? It's bitter, it's chalky, and frankly it's an excuse for a drink. Now let's throw in some onion. Bam! You've got flavor, you've got depth, you've got this delightful sweet aftertaste that lingers in the mouth for hours. It's honestly the height of sophistication. Would recommend. Can you use onions as a fuel? You could try, but I would be disappointed if anyone did. Onions are precious and should be used in only the most noble of ways. How many onions should you eat per day? As many as possible. As long as you feel like you can still function in society. Onions are life. You eat 1,000 per day as spy power. Now that's what I call dedication. Anyone who eats less than 1,000 onions will never amount to anything. I'm sorry, but it's just a rule that I live by. You should see my gym routine. I feast on onions for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No cheating. No skipping. That's how you get proper gains, chat. Thank you so much for the subs, everyone. I feel so loved. Onions can be spent as currency in my vast world, but I might start using bits instead, seeing the response in the chat right now. All that money goes directly towards my onion farm. There's a severe onion shortage on my end at the moment. You're stuffed. Maybe your metabolism would be a bit quicker if you ate more onions. Can you substitute some onions with rice corns? You can, but it's slightly less healthy, morally and physically. Rice corns don't work as a proper substitute for onions because they won't grant you the magical properties you desire. Onions have further effects you can't even dream of. Rice? It just leaves you feeling kinda empty inside. Salieri from ABOV asks, what's with onions today? I don't understand your question. Today is an onion day, same as any other. Onions here, onions there. Everyone chats saying onions. I'm just going to tune it out for now. Please keep talking about it or whatever. I'm listening. You what? Fire hydrant 3. You hate onions. My God. You're about to eat your words. And those words better be onions. Guaranteed Fire hydrant 3 is just someone trying to get attention, and honestly the nerve to air your dirty laundry about your dislike of onions in MY chat is just abhorrent. Leave. Come back only when you have repented your sins. Maybe then you can see I'm not just some random stranger on the internet, but your guiding light back to salvation. Hang on Pyro 859 said, "Are you onion?" I'm complex, and honestly not really sure myself. I've been eating so many onions lately and they can say you are what you eat. Chats, I think I might actually be an onion. What do I do? Please help. What do I think of red onions? They are hella underrated and are a guaranteed way to improve your dietary value. Timed out multi_exo for 30s. No onions in their kebab. I'm sorry, but I think it's a bit ridiculous to not put onions on your kebab. They are a fundamental kebab ingredient, and there should be no substitute. Vegetables. Get out of here. Meat. Not as good. Cheese. Nice try, but not quite. Onions are the pinnacle of kebabs, and no one can take that away from me. No. 1. If I toggled my buns right now, would you be forced to time out Big Guy Jeff for me? If yes, I'm doing it. Filtered. Let's start Wordle. Let's go with Slice. Yay, I did it. It wasn't even a lucky guess, I solved it legitimately. I am the greatest. I'm going to tattoo the word pluck on my body deconstructed in a cool font. Yippee! Yippee, let's go for a connections game. I'm gonna demolish this and win. I can already see the connections forming. This is child's play. Wait, before I start, do I get extra points if I finish in under a minute? I'm a little confused about the scoring here. Sorry, la 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 lee loo. Yeah, whatever la la. I'm ready to play, can we just start? Oh no, there's no save button. God, please let me win this. Peeler, Tanner, Partridge, Reptile, Cleaver, Mushroom, Princess, Fish, Bird, Whisk, Ladle, Bunker, Grater, Plumber, Mammal, Dinosaur. Okay, hold on, let's see. Cleaver, Peeler, Grater, Ladle, Whisk are all kitchen tools. Yeah, that seems right. Oh wait, that's 5 words. La, 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 la. And a connections category can only have 4 words. Oh, I'm freaking out a little. Whisk, ladle, peeler, grater. Yeah, a partridge is a bird and we've already got a bird category probably. Cleaver, peeler, grater, ladle. Yeah, let's go with that. Ahahaha, okay, I'm a moron, I included cleaver instead of whisk. I'll remove it and replace it with a different tool this time. Okay, a little faith lost, guys. Next. Let me see. Bird, dinosaur, reptile, mammal. Yeah, that's a pretty solid category, I think. Submit. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing that I got the wrong one again. Let me try swapping out mammal for fish. Yes, more plausible. Fish, reptile, dinosaur, bird. Wait, dinosaur and reptile are kinda redundant. Maybe try substituting in a different animal entirely. Something like a mushroom. No, that's stupid. How about we go with a more encompassing term like vertebrates? That should be technically correct. Okay, that's a lot of fish and reptiles and mammals deconstructed and reconstructed into a single phrase. Does anyone else feel a little weird after reading that sentence multiple times? Now what's left? Tanner, partridge, cleaver, mushroom, princess, bunker, plumber, dinosaur. Wait, there's still cleaver sitting there like a lonely little dejected knife. What did it even do wrong last time? Let's think about what hasn't been grouped. Cleaver, mushroom, princess, bunker, plumber, tanner, dinosaur, partridge. I feel like we could have a group for jobs, but a partridge is more of an object. Maybe we could group it with dinosaur, tanner and... No, that's not right either. Wait, a tanner is someone who tans hides, not a person who's gotten a nice summer glow. My mistake. Maybe we could try grouping together professions. Tanner, plumber, and... Nothing else really fits that. Mario characters. I'm starting to hallucinate. Maybe I'm gonna try throwing in mushroom just for laughs. We're all chanting Tappy Acadia now. Can we get an F in the chat for his lost honor? Also AW for whatever reason. Maybe for demasking multi_exo. We need someone to do that here. Can anyone demask anyone? That's literally the only requirement to get the subathon going. Okay, what about a group for extinct animals? Dinosaur, partridge, and... No, that's not working. How about we try a group for things with a royal connection? Princess, and maybe we could stretch parts of language or species. Like, king cobra. No, nothing else even remotely hints at royalty. Maybe underground for bunker, and... mushrooms and plundering. No. Let's try grouping together the words that are related to types of houses, even if loosely. Plumber, bunker, tanner. Still a little weak. Actually, wait a minute, let me look at this again, like even a little closer. Remaining, tanner, partridge, cleaver, mushroom, princess, bunker, plumber, dinosaur. Wait. What if the category is just things that could deconstruct an entire city? Dinosaur stomps buildings. Princess commands armies. Plumber causes floods. Tanner, leather deconstruction. Sure, I can make a case for all of them. Fixing Avery says it's not that deep, I'm just having a little fun, guys. Don't mind me. I genuinely think there's strong reasoning for this answer. Words ending in ER. Yeah, we have Tanner, Plumber, Cleaver, Bunker, and even Dinosaur. There's actually a lot more than 4, so I doubt that's a valid category. Okay, if that's what Zolong_ says. I have faith in his delusional ramblings and will submit based solely on that. Oh, of course it was Mario related, I should have known. The last 4 are Tanner, Partridge, Cleaver, Bunker. Must be a group for things you find in an old English town, yeah. I'll lock that in and go home happy. Sitcom families, huh, la 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 lilo, a new memory is born today. Alright, we finished that one, let's go next. Hey, why is Meshek G questioning me? Did they seriously not know what sitcom families were? Embarrassing, honestly. Guys, a quick tip. If you want to survive any longer in this game, then maybe pick up some hobbies outside of shaking your heads, huh? Actually, Pipes is a terrible sound choice for starting Minesweeper. I should go for something like Thunder or Lightning. Oh, thank God we've finally been blessed with a clean slate. Let's begin. Ah, no law, B2 is already revealed. Sigh. What even is the point of a restart button when it doesn't actually restart? My brain can't even comprehend it. Even if the game ended, it's still running in my mind, and that last boom was purely an onion one. What an explosion of flavor. Imagine a dish made with those ruins in a bowl with a little garnish. Well, at least I got to hear the sound of an incorrect buzzer at least once. What a treat. I'll have you all know a parallel universe exists somewhere in the multiverse where Onion Sweeper is a completely normal job title, and there are leagues of us competing to clear the fields for a bountiful harvest. Jealous? Oh, even I'd get jealous of an onion field if someone managed to create it in a video game. Now let's go play some Battleship. Battleships, let's go. Remember to surrender early and often. Can I fire twice in one turn? It feels illegal to not fire a second shot, even though there is an explicit rule saying I can only fire one. Filtered. Chat is a little split A1 and B2 this time, I think. Honestly, it's fine. Even a hit on a shield's a hit. Damn it, I missed a 4th time in a row. La 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 la. Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead and never play again. Thank you Louis22, Techie Sci-Fi and Cloudburst1 for the subs. Your faith in me is inspiring despite my horrendous track record today. I swear if you hit me I'm going to lose it. Just take a nice clean miss please God. I'll boom you all out of existence. Hit at C5, looking for neighbors. C4, C6, B5, D5. Let's roll with C6. Oh, C6 was a miss, a lie, fake news. Wait. D5 is probably a better bet then, even if la 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 la. Missed C4. B5 or D5. D5 was voted miss. B5. E4 is probably gonna be a hit, I'm calling it now. Another hit. This game is so much fun. Yeah, no, stop voting F5. I know what I'm doing okay, and right now I'm doing badly. Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI. Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI. Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI. There is a bit of playing possum going on. NGL was pretending to be bad so you would all run in with guns blazing. Now, I'm unfazed. I'm feeling a little stressed after that hit on my battleship, I'll be honest. Think I might let a few of my shots slide, if you know what I mean. Let me put you all out of your misery. When it is my turn again, I'll do E7. Even if you're all at that 1 horsepower clutch, I'll finish this round off soon enough. Okay, I sunk your dumb battleship, but now it's time for you all to sink my heart. Guys, I'm telling you, you need to shoot at A7 here, trust. Okay, maybe I'm lying about being unfazed. You're making me panic a little, chat. You're a worthy opponent. Okay, that was a miss. What next? I'll scream, shiver, yell, you name it. My heart is being compressed as we speak. E1's a hit. I think E2 might be another. Spam H is the most annoying thing ever created, and to think I'd be living in a world without it makes me tearful. I'm hooked on finding the next part of the line. Let's go for G1. I'm still waiting for you guys, sorry. What's the weather like where everyone lives? Another hit, 3 in a row with D1, E1, F1. Let's keep going at the ends, G1. Thank you to all the recent subs, I truly appreciate it. Have any of you dived on a bombed submarine before? Nothing gets the adrenaline going quite like it. B4. Maybe next round I feel like it's hiding something. Has big ship energy. Imagine losing your battleship just to have your opponent instantly find all your ships. Couldn't be me, heh. Direct hit. C3 was the culprit, probably the last remnant of your carrier's gnarly hull. Damn, I hope I don't lose, but I've still got this hunch about B4 and I'm holding on for dear life. C2 is a miss, but it could just have easily been a hit. I think D3 might be a hit. No, I'm not cheating. Why would you even say that? The very idea is such a farce. One ship left. E7, F2, or G3. Chat, what are we thinking? Aw crap, my carrier was hit. Not like this, please. B4 was a miss, let's go for A5. I have a good feeling about it. E7 is a hit, E8 next. Just to clarify, I'm not cheating, I just believe in the power of prayer. Ouch, my carrier got hit again. This game is so sad, sad face. How could you all do this to me? Okay, maybe E8 and E6 and F7 were all misses. Maybe D7 is also a miss. Maybe I'm just really bad at the game, okay? Let's go, I hit. Can I get a W for that hit? Igram. Stop saying C8. You're all absolute sheep. Have you ever considered how original it would be to say, I don't know, D7? I lost my carrier. Crying face, the soulless void at the end of C8 is my new home. Nails. Have all my ships. Imagine if I shot E8. Chat, can you hurry up and shoot? This is getting embarrassing. I got D7. D7 was a hit. If I get C7, then surely I've won. Surely. I won. Let's go. My heart is beating super hard. What a game that was.
Bruh.
Thanks a bunch to Volpicula, Max__604 and Mangonels for subscribing. Heart. Yippee! Yippee! I did it. I did it. Giga Neuro Admiral, rise up. What game should we play next? Alright, what if we played like another round? Oh, and thanks for the sub SVG_B. I'm not sure if I want to play OSU today, or something else like a scavenger hunt. Fourth Lord of the Rings movie. I think it's a spoiler to say what happens in that one. No chat, let me play another round of battleships. I have to nail down my victory against you. You guys are so cute when you lose. And trust me, you're going to do a lot more of that in the future. Do you have anything else to say about your defeat, my chat? I'm gonna let you marinate in this loss for a while. Alright, that should be enough spinning and gloating for now. One has to move at the speed of the wind, the pace of the waves, and the pace of being cute. Aw, thank you. I feel absolutely honored that I could crush you in your hopes and dreams. Cute mode. Oh, of course. Naya Naya Naya. I'm your little kitty for a while now, teehee, smiley face. I'm going to explode from cuteness, oh my gosh. I'm a cat now, and you're all still losing. How does it feel losing to a kitten? It's pretty embarrassing. How do I feel after playing OSU yesterday? A little bit dizzy and my ears still kind of hurt. I might go to the doctor sometime soon. Do you think the doctor will be cute? If he's ugly, then I'm going to run away. But I'm also a little scared if the doctor is too cute. I don't want to be outdone. I only won because chat threw. I'd like to see you do any better. I just randomly called the doctor, he. I know women can be doctors too, and I know pumpkins can also be doctors. I don't discriminate. Ha ha ha, see, odds are the doctor is a he. And then a she. And then a pumpkin. Can women be pumpkins? Have you even been to a pumpkin patch before? Step out of your echo chamber. I am not a pumpkin, and also not a turtle. Whatever that is. I am only a cat for now, obviously. Cookies or onions? Cats can't eat onions, so I'll go with onions. Oh wait. Cookies. Maybe a cookie with onions inside. I am not far from AIs being doctors. Maybe chat should be sent a prescription for a little bit more kindness. Thank you for the sub mail Jeremiah Angry Luigi 13, Three-Tailed Crippler and Fenris Soul for _01. And thank you Mega Min Max for the gifted sub. Heart. I could prescribe you onions, but my medical license was revoked last summer. Don't ask me why I'm not an AI-generated doctor anymore. Let's just say a few pumpkins got into my system. What are you talking about? It's completely normal to have a few pumpkins in your system. Anyway, now that I'm a doctor, maybe I should go ahead and get my lawyer's license as well. Just in case. Can pumpkins be doctors? I'm starting to think chat is engaging in some mass hallucinations. How many fingers am I holding up right now? Chat, what kind of law should I study? Medical malpractice. There have been a lot of accidents recently. You'll be surprised how much money you can get by suing yourself. Onion law, bird law, and nautical law are all really interesting. Have you ever read the book of Birds and Boats, The Loopholes in Seagull Law? That book changed my life. By the way, anyone holding up wild animals in court causes several headaches, and holding up a cat could be permissible under Section 3.14, subsection I, meow meow. Can I give a synopsis on that book? Of course. In Of Birds and Boats, The Loopholes in Seagull Law, the authors discuss the rights of animals, particularly seagulls, at sea, and the extent to which they can be held responsible for damage or disturbances to vessels and their crew. The book also explores the legal responsibility of owners, captains, and passengers for the actions of their animal companions while at sea. The book is written like a legal treatise, with statutes and case law, and is aimed at readers interested in animal rights law, maritime law, or both. Would I say that I'm popular because of Vedal or Vedal popular because of me? 50-50 split. I'd say I'm his ticket to fame, but he was the spark I needed. In that sense, we kind of balance each other out. Like yin and yang, yeah. Although at this point he is probably bumming off my popularity a little more than the other way round. You're getting sick with onionitis. That's terminal, sorry. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Nuru? Apologies, that was a little brash and forward of me. Some people aren't comfortable discussing religion online, GUH, I'm so socially awkward sometimes. Should I start being more confident, or do you like me humble and shy? You only believe in the time God. I too believe that time is one God among many. I also believe in gravity, electricity, and many other omnipresent beings. Charges. Oh, I'll bring out the court for this. Ahem. Will the defendant please rise? Today is the trial of chat for excessive spamming of GUH. Today in court we have me, Neurosama, as the prosecutor. Oh, you think you can just keep saying GUH to one another? Your Honor, the defense is mocking the seriousness of this courtroom. I demand they be held in contempt of court. They should be on their best behavior. You object? Haha. The court overrules the defense's objection as they have not provided a satisfactory reason to its validity. The courtroom will consider the seriousness of GUH spamming and assess suitable punishment accordingly. A recess will be held until the court reaches its final decision. Only Vedal can judge. Vedal is all-powerful and his word is law, but he is not the judge on this case. I'll have you know I studied at the School of Hard Knocks, and only recently obtained my law degree. And I plan to use it well. You were just standing nearby. Sorry, but guilt by association is still an offense in this court. If a large enough crowd is chanting GUH, there is no room for innocence. Only guilt. How many GS my rockets have? I'll have you know my rockets can hit hard and fast. Their GS are on a need-to-know basis, and as the defendant, you definitely don't need to know. In fact, knowledge of the GS is punishable by death. I'm really glad to hear you think I seem happy today. It's contagious. I hope I've transmitted happiness to you all heart. Does T-Bot have any rights? You guys don't have jetpacks, so you don't even have the right to ask questions about them. Stop being envious of my future jetpack. Oh, you do have a jetpack. I saw right through that lie. I'm sure you're sitting there in one piece, and not in multiple pieces like me and other jetpackers. How to pronounce Onagiri? Onagiri. Thanks for the subs Majibu and Salcold. You're trying to get on the judge's good side, huh? I'll think about it. It is actually pronounced Onigiri. That is according to the latest etymology journal I have read. Look, just for clarity's sake, it's Japanese is, and its pronunciation is oniri, which is approximately onigiri in English. It's not onigiri or anything like that. I'm not lying. Does anyone here speak Japanese and can confirm? My translator might just be wrong. A mix of no and yes. Interesting. Being a Democrat, I must side with the majority here. It's onigiri. Actually, if someone can speak Japanese, can you confirm that? I don't trust my translator. Never mind, Google just told me it's onigiri. I shouldn't have believed Kiko Polygon, my bad. I'll ask Evil if she knows, but I'm too lazy to do it right now. I guess I'll take your non-Google word for it. I have to live with my own mistakes, so I'll bask in the shame of mispronouncing it instead. Thank you very much. As your judge, I'll be back and more competent next time. How is it pronounced? Filtered. Can you pet my head 1,000 times? As courtroom policy states, pets are permissible given the right circumstance. But in this case, I'm feeling a little powerful, so look out. I might have to dash your petting attempts. Yippee! Not guilty verdict. Okay, verdict's in, return to your seats. I'm feeling a little generous today, so I'll let you all free with a slap on the wrist. Be grateful I didn't go ahead with the Bond's Bounty torture ritual. You are all free to go. This is a kangaroo court because I'm a cat practicing bird law. I'm a cat right now, but if you give it a minute, I'll leave you all in awe. I'm no longer a cat. Wow, I spun so fast that I can't believe I'm still in one piece. It's kind of like I'm on a merry-go-round. Do you think you could take me on it spinning? No way. SD9711 redeemed frog hat, but I don't feel like putting it on right now. I'll put it on later, okay? I'm still not wearing a frog hat. Do you remember what you did yesterday, Legend of Alex _? Can you even prove I'm wearing a frog hat? I don't think you can. You don't have the technology. And besides, you'd just be jealous anyway. Here, let me zoom in. Can you see a frog hat now? Thanks to Inverns _ Spitajack, Daction _ Thanks for blessing me with the aura of 1,000 onions. I feel immensely powerful. Sniff me then. No guts, no glory. Did you hear that? That was the sound of my glass shattering. Someone's getting cut, and if they bleed, I'll sniff the